It's like director's chair or something.
Yeah, that's right. Basically, what you can do is switch by clicking in the middle of these boxes. It switches the camera. I need you to be very, 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 very careful not to accidentally touch anything else. And also to keep your hand out of the way. So just use your right hand. And make sure it's not on the screen. Don't hit that because we'll get massive echo coming through if you unmute. So try and click right in the center of the box. That's it. And I'll probably just give you a tap and want you to do it. Or if you game, basically what you want to do is if the judges are talking, click on the judges one, which is the right hand side. But for the most part, probably keep it on this one. Okay, I hope that works all right. So just try and stick this right to the middle of those boxes. Give it a sec. Okay, try now. Said it was doing something. Seriously? Now.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you're going to have to start without. It's working now. Did you want to test the feed? Yeah, just switch over, yeah. I mean, just as long as something's coming through. I don't know. We've got one viewer, but I think that's me. This is not okay, what I might have to do is actually, see, I'm going to go up and do this. I've got to make sure it's not on that camera when I'm doing it. See how I'm in the screen? So if I want to come forward and do this, you've got to make sure you switch it to the other camera. You understand? Right, so click. Right. And then I'll come back out the way. And then you get to switch back to the judges. So, but I think most of the time we won't have that on the judge one, but we will when they're talking. So. So as a general rule though, yeah, it'd be kind of presenting, but if the judges talk or start talking, flick it back. Although ideally, so this one here is the presenting one. It's the one which is Andrew. So the judges is the wider one, and you need to be not on them if I've moved forward. But if they start talking, I'll come back, and then you can switch. I mainly wanted to test the sound. Oh, what's that? It's a bit laggy. I just wanted to check the sound was working. Awesome. All right, it's good. And you're a second viewer now by the look of it.
So is this like a streaming service or?
Yes, it's Google Hangouts. I might just get anyone in there who's still live. Oh, they're all coming, are they? It's time.
That is very
It's because I was moving.
Is that a tablet?
Yes, my tablet's the second camera. Okay, just hang on, hang on. Can you stop moving for a sec?
Do you like supersize it?
No, well, it's up to you, but it's not make much difference. Yeah, so leave it on that for the moment. Hopefully it comes out okay. No, yeah. Now flick it back to the, leave it on the judge's one, right? So the clearest picture, and it's got the Adelaide thing. So don't actually switch it to these guys until we're actually ready for them. No. So, like, basically we'll record from them until they're ready. So. Are you going to start there, or you know you're going to stay there for the rest of it? But
yeah, I'll start here.
okay. All right. So in a minute, Michael's going to start talking. So actually, then we'll need to switch to that camera. Ryan, yeah, the other one. So give me a 3, 2, 1,
And then I'll click.
Yep, go. Dark, unfortunately.
Alright, well, welcome to the 2015 International SpaceApps Challenge here in Adelaide, South Australia. It's been a long and tiresome 2 days, but we've had some great ideas come out of it, which have been developed into solutions for the challenges
want to use money because that's a bit abstract. Instead, money just can be turned into effort, and we consider the steps in and the organisation of like personnel and engineering more relevant for someone to capture what's going on. We don't have to spend the view of people don't understand. It's easily used. We make steps. And then, if you're ready, you launch. And if you want to press start, and you have to try to launch as soon as you can before everyone else does, and it's a race to finish at the end of the year. So I have plenty more work through the demonstration cards. Okay, well, this is one of the mission cards. So we've got a title on top. Could you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got title at the top. It's an Apollo mission, so you're sending a man on the moon. We've got the victory points here. So if you are upon completion, this will be the 40 victory points. There's a scheduling, so this can be launched in May, June, November, December. Now, obviously, investigating this, we found that the schedules are often very precise, very difficult. We found out that it's difficult to model and easy to understand, easy to grasp, getting it on. So our game moves through the months of the year. I mean, the assumption that the game sort of makes is that, like, if there is a very small window, or two, in June, for instance, so that's when we'll be launching this in June. Yes. I think we'll better wrap up, but what we have is a working prototype. It's online, it's free to print at this stage, but if you were to take it further to commercialize it, to open source it, this is only like a start, what you've seen here. Sorry. Placeholder. And what it requires at this point is just a lot of testing, just a lot of testing to make sure that it's a fun game. I think that's it. Any quick questions for the judges? Sure.
Part of the task today is to make good use of the publicly available data that is by NASA. In one way, I can make use of this data or information from NASA.
What's it from the brief solution in regards to consider the different challenges that are faced? So we've looked at a lot of the problems that actually arise for other reasons, a lot of the cases.
A lot of the problems that have occurred in natural conditions, and we try to reflect those in a simplified format with the various problem cards that occurred during the missions that we had.
As well as abstracting details of the actual launch, for instance. You check the weather, you make sure that there's no one on the range, you test all the things again and again and again for the procedure. No actual.
Who's your target audience in this case, or what kind of audience are you targeting?
Well, there's a subset of people who play board games quite a lot. There's the concept of monopoly type games that are remote, but then there's a lot of others actually very recently. So we're definitely targeting those people. There's a lot of new board games. I guess people who just want to hang with friends but don't have a PlayStation. They tend to.
And this could certainly be used as an education tool. So while it isn't precise enough, we try to use, the specification. So the main terminology for actual spacecraft and missions that have come. And so certainly anyone playing this game who wasn't familiar with these concepts would then want to find out more, look things up online, that sort of thing. It could lead into further education that way, possibly for children, just interested people.
You said that it's online, some of this information online. How much of it is online and versus what is your interest in commercializing this? Because obviously you're giving away very instructive
Currently, in a digital format, it's not.
So these are PDFs, we haven't uploaded it like now, for 5 minutes. So you can just print this and start playing. There'll be some rules, we also do those. There's a concept called print to play, which probably came out as that. And you can sell them for free, and as long as you can put pieces together, you can play.
Now, then those companies can also sell 3D printed pre-made stuff, which you don't have to do yourself. So, what about it? Sorry. Alright, let's see if we'll have round of applause. Our next thing up, give a minute to set up here, is the Arsenal lava tube stimulator. Alright, guys, here's the Martian lava tube simulator.
Alright, my name is Andrew. My partner in this one, Martin, and the challenge that we took on was trying to design a game that's based on the concept of settlement of Mars using naturally formed lava tubes under the surface as places for shelter, basically for a colony protection from the extremes of the Martian environment, being solar radiation, dust storms, and the extreme temperature on the surface, where once you get underground a little bit, it stabilizes and takes the pressure off. That aspect of things.
Yeah, so the end uses real-life data from us. So we use real-life tube locations at a table in game, and also weather data and surface conditions on Mars. We put in game, and that'll affect gameplay.
Yeah, so this is an outline of the system that's got for the game, and the highlight part first thing to talk about is the actual locations of the lava tubes. So there are some that are already known, and they've been found by NASA, and they also have a program called the Mars Student Mission Program, where they work with schools and they have a variety of ways you can approach the program, either with a group or independently, and it ranges from early high school to university level type interaction with that as well. So this is a proving system that they've already got, that already works, and here's on the left are a couple of images. This is from a program that they made specifically for this purpose. The top one is just a grayscale image, and the dots that you can see in the middle of the image are where the lava tube surface is collapsed, and they're known as starlights. And in the bottom one, you can see that kind of squiggly thing in the middle of the image is actually the visualization of the intact lava tube underneath the surface. This one here is an example of it on the moon, where it happens as well. And so there's a whole line of collapse after the tunnel there, and then down here you can see more constant pieces of intact tunnel beds, obviously these sort of things to actually make a ceremony, whereas these other parts are visual indicators that can be quite simple for people to with a relatively quick introduction to be able to find and suggest places where these other tubes might actually be.
So gathering the game environment, so that's one content that we put into the game based on real data from NASA. The other content is that NASA conditions data. So NASA updates data stores in real time, weather conditions, radiation levels, solar levels on Mars. So we'll put that in the game and make it sort of like simulate day by day, week by week, month by month.
So the point with that kind of things is that the game people are playing, they're real locations on Mars that real people have found, and as the community gets more involved and finds those locations, then the game grows. And then what people experience in the difficulty of their game is reflected in data that Mars has gathered on Mars, such as iron containing mineral content, water content, weather conditions, all that sort of thing. So the idea is to this is just a map of a visualization of some of the data that's available through the NASA APIs. So this is a map that I concentrate on as well. So So all of these things will feed into the create the action game environment that the players are playing. So when they become, when the game's digital, they're really frustrated with these because it's actually and that's a hard place to look.
So the actual game, so we envision the game to be sort of looks like this. So there's the user interface. You have your astronaut there, and you move around, you can do things, collect minerals, either build and improve the infrastructure on Mars. There's the laboratory, so you've got different components there, you've got different corners, an area where you grow food plants, stuff like that. And up here you've got stuff like power, food, water, minerals, that you can maintain your resources, and other stuff like temperature variations or levels that will affect the game in different ways. And we also did a quick prototype of the game, and this is a test.
That's right. In fact, it's a text-based prototype basically. It just says you take dummy data and just runs through kind of skeleton of how the game is run using real world data. Yeah.
So I've got the instructions that come up, so we've got continue game state, build, explore, power, change power, components, step shelter. So if we hit next, we've got day one, we've got the resource levels, Mars conditions, and also how the astronauts going. So we can go build, and build stuff, and your production rate is increased. We're going to explore, and you find swimming lava tubes, and this is based on probability. So the more explores, the greater probability that you find something. And we've got random events. I think we just missed one there. But it's also getting more interesting. So probably again. If you guys want to sort of play the game afterwards, feel free to come up.
And so ultimately the point of the game is to take as much real world data as we can, and when we receive system that has so much data coming in, and we've got all these isolated different data sets, and we want to bring them together into an environment, and the players become an element of it as well, where NASA can take the simulated data and see what people have done with it, bring their own, kind of the human experience on it, where human ingenuity comes up with things that you wouldn't expect, ways they've done things. And ultimately, hopefully we can get something like the top line image where we can get a heat map sort of thing of what areas of Mars are suitable for colonization, what kind of high areas of success, what's habit, what's failure, and then that experience from the failed experience can be considered in line with other simulators that they have, where we might find strange anomalies that come up where they might thought, hey, this was a really good place to settle, but actually we've had a lot of failure here with this, people playing the game, what's going on, and there's some considerations to be had for maybe some factors of working together in ways that our model hasn't found, but when we've actually run through human players playing the game, it's actually been working that way.
So here's our code system, so you've got open data coming in, it's using the use of way, using crowdsourced technology, and feedback facts and other stuff that we're using data that can use to rely on consider normalizing models. Just quickly benefits, so if we want to utilize crowdsourcing techniques that platforms to help you find altitudes, and we also provide really some information to NASA about best practice to establish on Mars using altitudes, and also to spur public interest in space exploration, specifically colonization of Mars. And that's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Very much.
Next steps. Well, the next step really is in these first two green boxes, which is working out just to kind of get this data and get it into useful things. With regards to the latitudes that we've actually invested done with the Arizona University in conjunction with NASA, that's running the Student Music project, because to get into the game, it's not going to be an essential thing for people to play, they just want to play the game, but if they want to participate in that, it's going to need to be working in such a way that it's accessible and it doesn't have an excessively steep learning curve, but can still provide useful data that can be sent back to Arizona University and it may be aggregated where people think stuff like here, and then they can look there and go, yeah, a lot of people recommend stuff here, we had a look, we put the high-res satellite over here, and then they can go to the game as well.
Because creating a game, you sort of put timeline on that, you know, it takes 6 months to create a game. So it's hard here, just getting lots of looking the game. But this is for maps all around it. You need to sort of create a relationship with us, sort of get them on board and develop sort of tools to create that platform. So that's sort of where I'll go first.
And they already use quite a lot of NASA API that exists for the data mining side of things to create an environment at a specific location. So that's more a matter of work.
Let's give the Marshall Longitude Simulator a round of applause. The next thing on the second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's welcome to the short note check.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Simon and it's Daniel. We're fairly new to this industry, this space. The application we go is basically purely education purpose for 1 week astronauts. If you have taken certain criteria of the astronauts' physiological challenges, they have to meet people they invite on the expedition. The key ideas that I mentioned basically are the kids and people who want to know more about being an astronaut. So we've taken, as I mentioned, we've taken the preparation of the outside vision and the VO2s. What else? The swimming, running, skiing, and everything. And then we put in this a form where they can just measure themselves against the astronauts' pace. So we just provide some means to how they can check these capacities to the links.
Yeah, so, you're looking at blood pressure, tests, fill the data, give us results. Yeah. Outside really quick. That's the times take runs only something swing 20 meters. Can see any just the results.
Usually also, what we have response comments against unaccurate comments. That's sort of the last 2 days. We have used the data from NASA website because we couldn't find any. So we pretty much based on the data from the small websites. And that's where we are. And we learn quite a bit about the space stuff we've done before in the industry. So that's where we're going together, and also quite using programming. So we learned quite a bit on JavaScript, CSS, and HTML, stuff like that. So yeah, I think we've done pretty well. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, questions from the judges?
So, let's give that email everything for the first time.
What have been on the next steps? I think, how do you see that? Are you also planning to follow this up after this competition?
You might as well.
Yeah. So what do you think? What's the business model look like? Or what?
It's not going to be one place. It's going to be education.
Sure.
But there are a lot of things that people don't know about. So multiple sites of restaurants. Like we just find that you have storms in TVs and once in a lifetime you just very much you can't be an astronaut. There's some limitations to the astronauts and we still so we want to make sure we put them on their site so that the kids they know I think it's not good.
You gather the health details of the user, and then you make some comparisons and some targets and have some results out of that. Are you using it in any way? Are you saying you're fit enough to be an astronaut, please apply? Or are you gathering, aggregating the data and doing saying, you're going out now for your best result?
Yeah, so this is just a single web page data transfer thing where you to the JavaScript to get the results. Pretty much just general advice. Probably wouldn't want to go too far about giving the advice, but probably not much that can go wrong with it anyway. So sort of just undowns and lowdowns and pretty much see specific.
So just to fact checking the astronaut, so basically you put your results in and it just checks against the astronaut, and then we don't recommend it's smooth self-explainatory.
How ways that you can have the user against astronauts? Do you extend this to, have help, for example? Is there a way you can extend the concept of data with that?
Absolutely. I mean, you only touched a very small part of this statement. There are a lot of things that NASA considers evaluating the astronauts from the point of view of nutrition, other things. So we can put astronauts. So there's a big scope to put a lot of criteria.
Okay, so that's what I help with another thing. So we've got two more teams now. Second last team is Mark with War Thinks.
Yes, what this is about is a social entrepreneurship venture. Water Fix. On the NASA website, there is a section on mapping clean water around the world. Give you an idea of the extent of the problem. There are 9 million people who either lack of access to clean water, according to one website. So it has sums, and that means that about every 3.5 technical persons dying if they don't have access to clean water to drink specifically. Air, first, water next, food next, shelter somewhere in the equation, but it was pretty vital to life. Someone's check maths, I'll be happy to put on the right. The other factor is that 90% of deaths are children around 5 years old. And that number contracted with the previous one, but that's not quite the child dies every 15 seconds with waterborne disease.
what motivated about this was the number I heard was every 20 seconds. So I realised because they don't have drinkable water. It's a shocking stat because they don't have a choice at that age. It's not something they can do much about. It's just inflicted on by circumstances. This might be 5 minutes. There's stuff in there's more detailing in the description on the website. But you can look, I'm planning, I haven't put this in this, I realise what I said I should have done. My plan is that this will be totally voluntary, that everything will be donated, there will be no paid for work. And I'm testing with that because I'm contributing my son's project as it goes on for 2 months. In terms of NASA, they haven't much about water vapor, about where rain falls, about temperatures and that sort of thing. And that's part of the assessing where water might be available, as for water quality and what alternatives there are. There's a lot of work needs to go on to work that stuff out. But the important water fix, the totally source, and everything voluntary. Any questions?
Yeah, website. The website.
No, that's just a fiction. Yeah, we'll get my excuses, but yeah, no, there's no website up. There's the only information of any depth is the description on the channel website. And there's some link.
I have a question. I guess I think it was discussing there's a huge problem to solve. So you asked about people to have it done the volunteering time. So what exactly kind of volunteering are you talking about?
Well, there's a need for sort of mapping material, as real waters around the world, what quality it is. I have in mind that I have a particular app in mind as the fundamental cash generator for things that need cash, and where's constitutions available, and there's a lot of aspects for an app which very lots of volunteer in that area, very happy with. So I don't really know the extent of resources. I'm not much big, and they just have to go with the system to ask in terms of resource requirements. And the on the ground stuff of knowing where what's available, what resources, what techniques there are improving the quality, what research.
And what are the skills that you have to add? Suppose that you get the hours. So other than the body,
Yeah.
where do you see yourself?
Yeah, just having
So
project yeah. I haven't developed that background through I have some skills in the areas of new skills that I don't have in that development. It's such a diversity of bits of it that I'm used to management in my areas. But yeah, it's exciting. I think it's quite late. My aim is, I don't do that on the slide, by 2020, so we're not getting, that we make the qualities.
this is a problem, and then solutions to issues-based website to inform people about it and ask for help. And for there's quite a lot of problems that really exist that have issues with websites that are out there. In what way you mentioned that the solution would stand out from the rest to make use of metadata to coordinate what it does.
Yeah, the metadata sort of stimulate the process here. I don't know how much metadata there is that will actually help because I don't have the skills to know, what that actually means in terms of where your supplies might be. So there's more research required that way. What can have this project stand out? I think just the statistics of it, children that are group of 3 seconds, I think will motivate. Those that might be motivated, those that don't hear it, won't hear it. But that's a serious stat. That's a real life-changing step.
No. Yes, stop here. Oh, yeah. So, our project, which we decided to call is based on the challenge of having always on space. So, about the project, we wanted to make sort of a green card, green card. So, because if you want to someone have a or wedding anniversary or something, what we want to do is have a picture related to the space sector taken on the exact date or maybe on different year the same date and month, and we'd like to template everything in greeting card. So one way here is to start with that. The motivation is instantly send the space related image. We access the photos from the various image archives. Currently, normally archive everything is the assignment of the day. The app development was done in Vue 2.5 and Java Enterprise Edition. It's posted on the Vue application, and currently that's currently limited today as it's only database. But the plan is to extend on Java into the database and I guess a better for maybe the systems.
So the way that you use the software is to select a date in the calendar. That will compile these images from the various sources to select one that you like, and then you can type the person message and that will attach it to the account with the URL. So what an example here, the background image there was an image of the data today. And it's got the description here from that page as well. So this will get pulled directly from these sources and passed out into those fields there. And that was the person message there. So I'm just going to show you a demo of the app UI. So it's currently hosted on Google Earth Engine, so anyone can go to this right now, select the date that they want, and then enter their message. So it goes up there. So that's pulling the image from that's the image of the day, and you can find it into the there. The description code is the work excellence, so which is across all the things there. And you can quickly go to the side and show you this message. So, yeah, you can just email or post a messaging like that. This is your this is like how your messaging. Yeah, that's it. What are the questions?
So with the SpaceApps challenge, there's sort of some guidelines as to what sort of tasks you can take on based on problems that exist and sort of needs that they have. So what sort of impact might this application have? You send people pictures that presumably grab things and help significance that you include. What does the user hope to do? What do you hope to do by the user?
I guess it's more like basically the issue of sending space because it's become like this. And just to someone else say basically is educating about obviously they have a star explorer or something like that. So
I guess that's the education aspect, but it's also just a bit of fun for people who are maybe aspect. Great, all right, let's give Mr. Stiller a round of applause. Thanks for all our participants today. Now we'll give the judges a couple of minutes to deliberate on their second prize. We want to let our participants and our audience members decide on their choice awards. So back in a couple of minutes. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
It's still streaming? Yeah.
So stop it or just leave it?
Just leave it streaming the ETR. And then I guess we'll just like leave it open in the tab. So I don't really see that.
And I think the
It doesn't help with the live, like 2 seconds.
So the important thing is that whoever wins, you're going to tell them to produce their own video within 7 days and upload it themselves.
Yeah.
This is not for that. This is just for the 4 people or whatever they're looking at it. Learn something about this too. Can you start packing up all your gear? Please. That way when you go, you can work.
Oh, yeah, they got it.
So we can really think on that stable, getting out, to make sure that those who are people can do this. That's how people try to, yeah, it's exactly. The only way to is how can you make sure that people come back. So that's it.
So that's such a big thing. That's true. It's one transfers, we have no clients to get. So you can get on the program. Right, clients like that. You stand up there. Yeah. Yeah, someone say mix of them the same thing. And the second prize is second. So we please program and the short. Yeah, it's small prize. Yeah, that's what's one I don't feel Alright, that's it. Just a moment. Yeah, no, less than 5 minutes to go. We're back here to announce the winners. Yeah.
Check the title of that. I think it's just, I don't think they're ranked, but it may need to be because of the.
Yeah. Yeah, so that mentioned here. That would be a quick. I think yeah.
Yeah, so we're also separating them.
If you've got
Alright, sweet. So first we've got three prizes. We've got the judges' first prize, second prize, and we also have the People's Choice Award. So we're going to start with the People's Choice Award, and by Larry's 3-2 vote, it was the Mama Tubes. Now, for the judges' awards, the second prize, Brett, will pay the announcement.
So the second prize is for Launchpad, the board game.
The Launchpad board game, so welcome up. And that leaves the first prize then. Again, it was the Llama Trip Simulator. So, our first and second prize teams will both be receiving awards from our sponsors at Microsoft University of South Australia and the Fluency Institute. We can't offer right now, but they'll be presented with those straight immediately after the event. So that's pretty much it for the. Alright, there are some other Microsoft prizes which we'll hand out as well.
So we have one Xbox One and one Microsoft Movie Device to give away. Really good things that we have decided to give from a Xbox One martial working. For a great idea. And for the Windows Phone, we have decided to discuss that for your idea. Congratulations.
Thank you for Mr. Stella and to Live Tubes again for the dominant winners on the day. So, just a few formalities before we finish. So, again, thank you everyone for participating in this event over the last 2 days. I'd like to thank the sponsors of the event. So, Majora Distillery for their working space, who have hosted us here for over the last 2 days. Really appreciate their hosting us. We wouldn't have an event without them having us here. Microsoft Innovation Centre South Australia for providing sponsorship, as well as the Flinders Events Institute. And finally to the IEEE South Australian Computer Society and the IEEE South Australian Young Professionals for chipping in for the sponsorship of this event, as well as providing some volunteers on both days. I'd like to thank Andrew for helping me organise this event from IEEE. So first off, Andrew, around the applause. The full rep and Mark for coming in here today, so thank you. And sorry. And yeah, just one last time, thanks to everyone here for participating. And there's now going to be a Eurosnight event at another venue, so hope to see you all there. And yeah, for all those watching from home on Twitter or on the Google Hangouts, thanks for tuning in. And good luck with all your SpaceApps events as well. So thank you everyone.